After a day and a half of flying, we were so excited to be in an Uber heading to our hotel. We had an amazing Uber driver.
We would have been rich right there now, but they turn you a different way so you can have.
And a view from our hotel room right through there, you can see Sydney Opera House. So when we travel, we look for places with a view of its own, lots of transportation options, and close to everything. We decided to take in the view, take a little nap, and wait for my son to arrive. I'm so excited when he does. We don't have much time, but we head out for the first day, and I can't wait to stop and get a picture with the Sydney Theatre House. And of course, we pass different places to eat, and it's not very much different from here. They have the same things. For example, they have a Burger King, only I think it's called the Hungry Jack, but the food's decent. Transportation here is great, and we were centrally located where we could take anything. What I love most about this is you just tap your card to get on, you tap your card when you get off, and it charges you for that, and it's really easy to figure out. And you know how it is when you first go to a place, you can't stop taking pictures. I know I've seen this view, but this was at nighttime, and it was great. I crawled into bed and said, ooh, I need one more picture. It looks like a postcard. I think I'm done for pictures for the day. Back at our outside gorgeous view of the harbor. I was looking for the Opera House Theater. There's a cruise ship, so cruise ships come here. That's pretty cool. I wonder how long it's gonna stay. How long do they stay? 2 or 3 days? A day? And they go somewhere else? Usually a day. That is a huge ship. I can't even see the end of it down there. Huh. Welcome to Australia, guys.
Actually, you taste more
Almost gone.
spinach or whatever it was.
Our first bun. And almost gone. Okay, so this is what we're taking, but we do need to tap in first. And while in transit, I check on Bailey in her pet hotel. She seems to be doing okay. So one of the top 3 things you have to do if you go to Sydney, Australia is visit Bondi Beach. And that's because, well, there's not a whole lot to do, but it's an amazing beach, absolutely gorgeous, and take a swimsuit. Oh, wow. So this isn't only for tourists. Locals come here all the time. And as you can see, we need to stop a minute and take a few selfies. Okay, so we only got to spend like 3.5 days in Sydney, but before we left, we really wanted to go to Sydney Opera House. But because the ship came in, it was extremely crowded, and this is as close as we were willing to get. This sign billboard was hilarious. Hot and cold water. I know there are different amenities in European countries and other countries, but really hot and cold water. Okay, so we did just place that smells extremely herbal. We're coming down the other side, and just going to give you an idea of what they have. They have sunglasses, items there. All name brands. Everyone here walks their dog. It's cute. Shaded. I think we're gonna go to Clock Tower later and check that out. See what kind of like little shopping centers they have. My biggest thing is I want to go to a Big W and a Woolworth. Okay, so we did find a Woolworth. It's Metro, so it's in the, of course, down Metro area, but it's not next to a Big W. We're gonna go inside just to see what it compares to like Aldi and all the other. Well, that's more European. I don't know. I just want to check out Woolworths while we're here. So we got. This isn't quite Chinatown, but it looks like Chinatown, and all the restaurants are modern Chinese. But this is Haymarket, but it looks like a part of Chinatown. Oh, the food smells amazing. We're trying not to eat too much, otherwise the walking isn't gonna do any good. And there it is, guys. That Big W. I'm going in. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm not one much for color, but I think I found something. So I really like this. It's very fitted up top, which means the flow of this down below. I think I like that. One outfit from Australia. Now I need to find a sweatshirt or a t-shirt that actually says Australia. We got tons of pictures with Sydney Harbour Bridge, but I figure just showing the bridge is enough. You don't need to see us every time. Okay, oh my gosh, this is so good. A place called Grilled, and it's in... It's a chain. Where are we? Are we in QVD?
QVB.
QVB. so good. Of course, you pour your own tap water into your own glasses. This is amazing. I ordered I forgot, something spicy. But man, I actually touched this and licked my fingers. Yep, it's got a little kick to it. Appetizers, so we have fried zucchini, chips, and fried sweet potatoes, each with a dipping sauce. Okay, and apparently you're about to go through oh, this is a very pretty bridge. It's gorgeous. And got it through. Made sure I didn't get him in it. Yeah, just the bridge. That's very nice. They serve strong coffee. And very small. This is what I should have ordered. It did have a picture of or something, but it's called a flat white. Looks delicious. I'm gonna follow my kids' lead next time.
Spag bowl.
Meal number one is a spag bowl. Bolognese. Bolognese. Okay, so the meals are humongous. Chicken parm, fries, and coleslaw. This I don't know if you can tell. This is like my arm. This is my arm, guys. My arm. Okay, this is a park not far from where our hotel is, and there are parks everywhere, and people use them. So much time spent outdoors. I love it. So we just kind of chill in the park in the shade. It's relatively hot for autumn. This is like end of March. This is our view. Who could ask for anything better than this? It's so relaxing. Guys, it didn't take much to make me happy. We found a 7-Eleven with the most American-like coffee I've ever had. We get one every day. Love it. The patio, one of the reasons I booked. Very, very, very nice. 15 floors up, and look at the view. Oh, don't want to lean too far up and drop my phone. That would be a problem, wouldn't it? And look way down there. And if you listen, and of course my daily camera checks on Bailey. She seems to be doing okay, considering. So our first night in Melbourne, actually our entire time in Melbourne, I kind of let my son pick out what we could do. First night, I'm not sure if this was a hostel or not. I think it was just like a little pub. But we went to play pool. We haven't played in forever. But it was a good night. And a couple of hours later, it's this and bedtime. Well, because we're in Melbourne, we've got to stop by and see Brighton Beach. It's beautiful, and we have bath. Depending on where you enter the beach, it's a bit of a hike. But on the way in, we saw this. I have to admit, it looked a lot taller from down below. But it's beautiful. It looks like a huge bonsai tree. Let's see. So we're actually here to see the bathhouses. But the water's nice, too. I was asking what the boats are for. Not really sure. You can see them way far out there. And before we head off down the trails, stop and take another moment for selfies. So the row of bathhouses is so incredibly long, you can't really get them in one shot and still see them. But each one is owned by a different person. I love dolphins, so I stopped to take one in front of a dolphin. And at the very end, we did find one that had an Australian one, so my kid and I decided to take one there. But definitely must go. Take a swimsuit, we forgot. Abby Burger. This is a chili burger. Okay, so checking out Woolworths. This is their deli. Very fresh looking meat. Big bacon. And that way the dairy. Check out prices. Let's see for a salad. Roasted beetroot. Got a salad. $5.90. And we're checking out the Vegemite. But we've been advised, because we're not experts on making Vegemite sandwiches, we need to get it from a place who knows how to make one. So we're just going to leave this here. This is the entrance to a year-round carnival, and we just thought we'd take our picture in front of it, just because. And we do love hitting all the shopping centers that we possibly can for souvenirs, and just because I need a big W, and we found one. In Australia, my 8.5 in the States. And these are so much softer. I don't know if that's because they're made of cheaper material or better. I don't know, but they give really well. Dinner outside is so amazingly delicious, and we always try to get something that we would never get at home. Okay, so since we were shopping at the Queen Market, we came to the Queen's Food Hall, and that's where we had our delicious meal out on the street side. Okay, so just got back. We're almost to our hotel, which is the Oaks. Done a little bit of souvenir shopping, and we're heading back to our room. So we're really getting into it. I'm feeling very Australian or European right now because we have a kettle, a liter of milk for creamer, and making our coffee with instant. It's really good. Okay, so I used to work in news, and I knew how to do a story, and our top story was whatever was going to get the most attention. We do death and gloom and shootings. They're doing growth in Melbourne, and that biggest problem is making sure they can accommodate with transportation. I love this place. Now this might sound childish and immature, but what do Americans want to do? We want to see a kangaroo. So my kid takes us to the zoo. Okay, there's actually a gorilla up there behind the tree. I love the fence. I love that people follow the rules. Oh my goodness, there it is. Oh my gosh, he's massive.
Is that silverback?
Yep. Silverback? And why is he coming this way? He's on the other side of that palm tree. There's a sign for every section. And I love like the little villages and scenery they put in between each section. Just kind of keeps it interesting. It's really pretty and you can take pictures there. Now this is one sign I respected the most. Anywhere they would go, I stayed away. Now I loved everything, but I think my favorite were the lions. And they really don't even look real. That is unbelievable. Okay, this is a much better view. They're basking in the sun. They are so pretty and content. Give them a watermelon. So this was another one of those little places you could stop and take a picture, but this hammock was not made for anyone over 6.5 feet. But I'm going through with my eyes closed. I'll look at these later. Tell me when to turn right and get film. You see a snake. Turn right?
No.
Keep staying still. Am I getting them?
There's nothing here.
Are you serious? That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I aiming at anything?
We're gonna start rotating to the right.
Okay.
Start straight.
Straight. Are we heading to a cage?
No, you can
Okay.
open your eyes.
Oh, thank you. Oh, nice. Zooming in a little bit. We're not going to see them doing anything animated like hopping, but very pretty, minding their own business. And because they know tourists come to see the kangaroo, it's one of the last things you see. And you get to take your picture with one on the way out. So we all took our moment, posed with the kangaroo, sent them all home. We've seen a kangaroo. Other things I got to see, kind of silly. Minced meat, really wondered what it was. Ground beef, who knew? And while there, my honey has never had a Vegemite sandwich, so I made one. Again, I don't like them with cheese. Now, extra bonus, we were supposed to fly back after 11 days or 10 days or something like that, but there was an issue with the flight. They put us up right across the street from the airport in a room and fed us dinner and breakfast. We even have a patio. It was amazing. I do love flying American Airlines and Qantas. So, I mean, they make things right. Things are going to happen. We just kind of roll with them and you're nice with it. They just make it wonderful. So we got to spend an extra night. And I'm glad I had such a wonderful trip because this is me on the way back. Two big guys, both with ADD and long legs. Worst flight back ever. But you know what? Maintained my calm, took a pill, and slept most of the ride. So, guys, I really hope you get to travel. It takes a lot. You save your money, you put it together, you do what you have to do. But a special thanks to my son for making this an amazing and memorable trip.